for a different segment first?
Well, it's interesting that the first chapter in the book was the first chapter was written, and in many ways was the hardest. Helen kept detailed notes from many of the events we went to in the first 3 years. And she was very generous. So she shared those notes, and it was really her idea that she said, that's, if you want to start someplace, that's where that was kind of a turning point. And Max thought it was a good idea. So that came first.
Where's Angela today? Because she seemed to have a profound impact on your life.
I'm still in touch with her. When she teases me sometimes, that as I tried to point out in the book, it wasn't her problem; it was my problem. Right? She was a normal person trying to have a normal life, and here was this kind of clueless, lovesick kid, pining away for her. And that's nobody's idea of a good time. But she has 2 kids, both musicians. She fell in love and married a musician who also had the good fortune to be a lawyer, so he could support the family. I was going to put I have a great picture of her. And for what Penguin just, if it was up to Angela, she would just soon have no book ever having been written, right? But she thought it was pretty funny.
And this bathroom to going to see an X-rated movie with your mom. Why reveal so much stuff that some people might say, why is the governor of Colorado giving us this?
Yeah, I'm a little surprised that the press corps is demanding you see that selfie, right? Why yeah, so all the time you want transparency, and suddenly you change your mind.
We just want to thank you for that.
So, and I've said this before, I ran for mayor in 2003, and I've stayed in public service because I think that people don't believe in government very much, and increasingly less each year. And part of that is that, so many elected officials try to, present this polished, gleaming image of themselves as, pretty much always right. And I think most of us have done stupid stuff, over the course of certainly of our youth. And I thought, if it's there, and I'll give Max Potter a lot of credit. He pushed, there's a bunch of this stuff that I said, well, we shouldn't put this in there, we shouldn't be that. And Max said, you're going to be authentic or not? Are you going to let people really have a sense of who you were as a person when you were younger, and how you grew, and in a funny way, as we got into the book further, it is in a funny way a call to action for nerds everywhere, right? And that no matter what stupid things you do in high school or college, and how many mistakes you make, if you're willing to work hard enough and try to work together with other people, you can get involved in trying to find solutions for some of the community's toughest challenges. And I think, again, part of the reason I ran was because we needed more people from small business, more normal people, quote unquote normal people, into government. That's kind of one of the roles of the book, is to hopefully inspire other people to say, hey, if he did it, my gosh, I know I can do it. And hopefully there'll be more and more people trying to get into public service.